Alright, so today we're going to be doing lesson 5.3, vertex form and transforming parabolas, writing the equation. The vertex form of a quadratic function or equation is y equals a, x minus h squared plus k. The vertex of this equation is hk, so we got hk. And the y-intercept, you have to plug in 0 for the x value and solve for y. And then the axis of symmetry is x equals a number. That number comes from the x value of the vertex, which is h. Now let's do another example. Y equals x minus 3 squared plus 1. We know from above that the vertex equals hk. The axis of symmetry is x equals 3 because 3 is the h value. So using that information, for 3 is for h and 1 is for k, as we learned up here. The vertex is 3, 1. Then we do y equals x minus 3 squared plus 1. Y equals 0 minus 3 times 0 minus 3 plus 1. You can combine these in order to get this. And this answer is 9 plus 1 gives you y equals 10. Using that, we know that the y-intercept is 0, 10. And here's our graph for this equation. You have the vertex at 3, 1, and you have your y-intercept at 0, 10. Let's do another example. Write the equation of the parabola in vertex form. The vertex of this parabola is located at 1, 2, so v equals 1, 2. So the vertex is 1, 2 right here, 1, 2. And another point that can be plugged into the vertex form equation is 2, 1, as we get 2, 1 right here. So as we learned in the last slide, vertex form is a x minus h squared plus k. So for this equation, we plug the vertex, which we know is 1, 2, from right up here. And you plug that into h and k of the equation. So h negative 1 and k is 2. Then you're going to plug the point 2, 1 that we found. That's another point right here. And we're going to plug it into the x and y of the equation. X is here, y is here. So x and y. You want to solve this equation to find a, and a equals negative 1. So you should get negative 1 equals a. Then you want to plug the a into the equation. So rewrite the equation so the vertex, which is 1, 2, and the a value, which you found right here, are both included in the equation. So vertex 1, 2, a equals negative 1. Your final answer should be y equals negative 1, x minus 1 squared plus 2. And this is your final answer in vertex form. So finally, let's do one more example. Example 2. Write the equation of the parabola in vertex form if the vertex is negative 2, 6 and the y-intercept 0, 12. So as we all know by now, the standard vertex form is y equals a x minus h squared plus k. So we know this. That's standard vertex. Then, so you want to plug in the vertex from here and plug in 12 for y and 0 for x. So the x value is right here, so you plug in the 0, and 12 you plug in for y, which is right here. Then you want to go through and solve for a. So 6 equals 4a, and you divide that by 4, that by 4, and you get a equals 3 over 2. But you're not done. You need to plug into a into your equation along with the vertex that you were given at the beginning, which we know is negative 2, 6. And you should get y equals 3 halves, which is the a value, x plus 2 squared plus 6. The vertex is negative 2 and 6, but you need to be careful because this is a negative, and in the vertex form is negative h, so a negative plus a negative is positive 2. And you carry the 6 down and the 6, and this is your final equation for the points you're given in vertex form.